Good morning. Thank you so much for welcoming and allowing me to welcome you, the Southern Grantmakers Conference, Southern California Grantmakers Conference, to bring you a bit of joy right in the beginning of the morning that speaks volumes of who you are, the invaluable work that you do to help our communities do what we do. I want to say thank you to all of you, first and foremost. Thank you very much on behalf of all the arts organizations that you support. And I was intrigued that your focus of your conference was strategies in futurism and technology. And I thought that's amazing. And that you even exist. A lot of people don't even know about this organization. But you know, today, at the touch of a button, you can get so much information that can give you data about neighborhoods, programs, success, measuring numbers. It's amazing. And that does need to be used in this very turbulent and toxic landscape that our kids are growing up in. We need this conversation to be very clear about where we are supporting and who we are supporting. Philanthropy is like a love affair. That's what I think. Because my husband, Norman Nixon, our executive director, who's actually here with us this morning. Hello, Norman. I'm just seeing him now. I was gone very early. I started at Grey's Anatomy. I'm here. Nice to see you, honey. It's a love affair. It's about what attracts you to an organization. What makes you want to be there? And it's a commitment. It's a love affair. Because there's the good times, the bad times, but at the end of the day, it's like, what is the relationship and what are you doing together? It's like a marriage. I know this because Norman and I consider ourselves philanthropists, because we have given of ourselves for 20 years, creating the Debbie Allen Dance Academy, which has a footprint that has spread internationally. And it's like the universe, it continues to expand. It continues to expand. We started with a focus on young people that got younger and younger, and you see those lovely little angels that I brought to you today. There's like 50 more of them. They're supposed to be 4 years old, but I looked up and, honey, I saw a diaper. And I'm like, what? They're supposed to be 4 years old, what? And then they said, but Miss Allen, she can really dance. I said, okay, I'm gonna close my eyes. So we had to start another program, the pre-early birds. Then we started a program called Calibri Arts for the elders. We have so many elders that would love to move. We have like 60 that come every week, and they train with Titus folks, so they love African dance. Some of them can hardly walk, but they get going, child, they get going. The dance world is a world that just is amazing. We started a program where we are teaching at the Good Shepherd, battered women and children. We've partnered with high schools and elementary schools across the city, from 93rd Street with Mr. Sanchez. Oh, he's amazing. In Beverly Hills, in Inglewood. The need is so great. The need is so great. And we just cannot close our doors, and we just refuse to say no. This spring, we didn't have the money, but we were invited to take 15 students to Cuba, to Alicia Alonso's international ballet competition. I don't even do competitions. I don't like the sparkles and the eyelashes. I don't do that. But this was different. We couldn't afford to go, but we couldn't afford not to go. We couldn't afford not to go. So we pulled it together and we got there, and it was amazing. Our kids came back inspired and changed. So the arts is one of the greatest tools that we have. And I think this morning, as you get started on this incredible conference, and I am anxious to hear maybe a little bit about what is the result of your networking, your collaborations, that you continue to know that it is the human touch. There's no artificial intelligence that will endear your heart, like seeing kids or going to an organization and introducing yourself and seeing what the need is. We need you so desperately, and we are so, so grateful to all of you for all that you do. So I just want to say thank you, and as we look back in the past, at the Debbie Allen Dance Academy, I believe in a very comprehensive curriculum. They learn about, they don't just learn the dance, they learn the history of the various techniques. So they come out of musical theater and they actually know who Bob Fosse is, or Katherine Dunham, or, you know, we started a musical program and they are actually training in bel canto, which is opera, the ballet of voice. The comprehensive curriculum is invaluable for the students because in the world, they have to speak the language of the arts. That is a universal language outside of America. I've traveled the world as the cultural ambassador from Israel to Brazil to the Middle East, and they speak the language of the arts, and that's the language our kids need.